Hi guys, Aaliyah's commentary here, and today is going to be another story time, and it was inspired by my last video that I made about gratitude and how it completely changed my life, and it not only affected my psyche, but I learned that gratitude not only affected my psyche, but it also affected the physical reality around me, as well as a lack of gratitude. I noticed that a lack of gratitude affected the physical reality around me, and that is what I learned what that was, and it was called the law of attraction. It's how, like attracts like. I kind of dove in head first into it, and I wanted to tell you guys a story about the time I manifested a job with pretty much the things that I learned about law of attraction. So basically, I manifested the exact job that I wanted without even knowing the exact job that I wanted. Okay, so in the beginning, I was working as a server at a restaurant. And before that job, I was also working as a server at Olive Garden for almost a year. And I had decided that I didn't want to serve anymore. I didn't like waiting tables. I didn't like dealing with people. Okay, so I was watching a lot of Abraham Hicks videos and Esther Hicks videos, and she was saying how if you wanted something, whatever you want, just make it clear what you want, maybe write it down, believe that you're going to receive it, and then just let it go. So because I didn't know what kind of job I wanted, I decided I was just going to write the description of the job. So I got as descriptive as I could with the type of job that I wanted, and it seemed impossible. Okay, for some reason my goal was to have a job, my goals was to have a job that was paying $17 an hour. At least I was making at least $17 an hour. There was very minimal customer service interaction, because like I said, I'm not a people person, for real. Like, I don't like dealing with attitudes, so no, very minimal customer service or very minimal customer interaction. I wanted a job where I was having fun. I wanted a job to be really easy, that wasn't going to cause me a whole bunch of stress, because in my serving jobs, at least at Olive Garden, I got weeded a lot. Yeah, I got weeded a lot. And I actually had a coworker. He used to make fun of me. His name was Q. He would be like, one table weeded. Like, weeded is like, weeded, I don't know if y'all know what weeded means, but it's basically like when you're really busy and you need help, like you're constantly reaching out to your coworkers to have them run food for you, because you're just drowning. So yeah, I got weeded a lot because at Olive Garden it's just so much, but I'm not gonna make excuses. It just was not for me, and I hated being weeded. I hated the stress. So I wanted a job where I was having fun, and I wanted a job that was easy, and I wanted a job where I could pick my own hours, work as much as I want, full-time or part-time, whatever I choose, and I wanted a job where there was no micromanaging. I didn't have any managers breathing down my neck, So I had no idea what kind of job fit that description. At the time, $17 an hour was a lot of money to me. And I didn't know of any job where you could pick your own hours, very flexible hours, no managers, no micromanaging, making at least $17 an hour, and having fun on the job. I didn't think it was possible. Like, where am I finding a job like that? But I wrote it down, and I kind of just like, whatever. If it happens, it happens. If I find the perfect job, at the time this was the perfect job for me. If I find the perfect job, cool. If I don't, cool. So not long after this, maybe about a week or two, I decided to do a little research, and I think I googled like jobs where you can make some extra money on the side. I didn't Google all that, but and I came across like Uber and Grubhub and some other like delivery jobs, and I was like, oh, delivering, that's a pretty good idea, right? So I filled out like a Grubhub application and an Uber application and a few other ones, but the Grubhub job really stuck out to me because it was delivering food, and you know, you didn't have to have people in your car. That's why I kind of strayed away from like Uber, because that's a lot of customer interaction, and I wasn't entirely comfortable with people in my car. So I was looking at Grubhub. I was really interested in that. But after I filled out the application, I learned that they weren't hiring in my area, which was a bummer. So I think I might have waited like a few weeks. I'm pretty sure I sent them maybe 2 emails, but within a few weeks I had a job. So maybe after I wrote down this description of the job I wanted, I started working for Grubhub maybe like a couple months later. And once I started working for Grubhub, I realized that it fit the description of the job I wanted perfectly. Because when you're a delivery driver, at least for Grubhub, you're in your car the whole time, except for when you're picking up the food and delivering at the house. So me, I'm blasting music, having a good old time the whole like that's my job. I sit around, I listen to music that I love, having a good old time delivering food. And it was very minimal customer service interaction, or very minimal customer interaction, because I would just pull up, deliver the food at their door. I would speak to them, I would say hi, hello, here you go, and go on about my business. It was perfect. And like I said, I was having fun, and I was making at least, well, I did the math a couple of months in, and I realized that I was making at least $17 an hour, but on a lot of days I was making at least 20. So that's a plus. And there's no office. There's no Grubhub office, no Grubhub building, at least not here in Fayetteville. Well, I live in Rayford, but I work in Fayetteville. So no micromanaging, no managers. I mean, you know, somebody will call you if there's something going on. Like, of course there is an office, but for the most part, no managers. So I had complete freedom. Oh, and you get to choose your own hours, like in literal hours. Like, it's not like 9 to 5 or like 10 to 6. Like, they have you pick like each hour. So you, like, blocks, they call them blocks. So like 10 to 11, and then you get a chance to work from 10 to 11, and then 11 to 12, 12 to 1. So you're literally picking each hour that you're working. So I realized that this was the job that I wanted, and it fit the description to the T. So this was perfect for me because of everything that I listed, as well as the fact that I don't get road rage. So yeah, I just thought there was just no way that was coincidence. So that was my little law of attraction story about the time I manifested the exact job I wanted without even knowing the exact job I wanted. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my story. Hopefully this helped somebody. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever manifested, if you ever like got really clear on something that you wanted and it happened. Like, let me know, because you know, I don't know a whole lot of people, at least not in real life. I mean, there's plenty of people online, but not in real life. Like, I've never actually had a conversation with somebody who can say that they're like a manifestor, that they intend for something to happen and then it happens. Like, you don't meet a whole lot of people like that in real life. You don't get to talk to a whole lot of people and share ideas with people like that in like real life. All I really do is sit on YouTube and watch other people that I don't know talk about their experiences with it. So if you've done anything like this before, please let me know down in the comment section. Tell me all about it. I would love to read it. And if you like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.